Hi again, fourth graders. It's homework time. Get your Succeed book. Let's open to page 143. We will look at the Lesson 6 homework helper. It says, represent the following problem by drawing discs in the place value chart. To solve 30 times 40, think 3 tens times 4 times 10. So we can do 3 tens times 4 first. 3 tens times 4 would be 12 tens. And then 12 tens times 10 would be 12 hundreds, because 10 times 10 is 100. Let's look at the place value chart. They made 3 tens for 30. And there's 4 groups of them for 3 tens times 4. Then to show multiplying by 10, this part, we move one place value column to the left. So that moves all of these over to the hundreds. So let's look what we have. There are 12 hundreds. Another name for 12 hundreds is 1,200. 12 hundreds looks like this. You could put your comma in. For number 2, they're showing an area model to represent 30 times 40. 30 is 3 tens and 40 is 4 tens. 3 times 4 is 12, and tens times tens is hundreds. So 12 hundreds. Number 3 says rewrite each equation in unit form and solve. 80 times 60. 80 is 8 tens, 60 is 6 tens. 8 times 6 is 48, and tens times tens is hundreds. So 48 hundreds. And another name for 48 hundreds is 4,800. This is in standard form. Now number 4 says, 1 carton contains 70 eggs. If there are 70 cartons in a crate, how many eggs are in one crate? So we have 70 in each carton and 70 cartons. So that means we need to multiply 70 times 70. So here they made the area model, 70 times 70. In unit form, 70 is 7 tens. 7 tens times 7 tens, right? 7 times 7 is 49, and tens times tens is hundreds. So 49 hundreds. How do we write 49 hundreds in standard form? It's right here. 4,900. So there are 4,900 eggs in one crate. Okay, let's turn the page and work on our homework problems. Page 145. Number 1. To solve 30 times 60, think 3 tens times 6. 30 is 3 tens. And we'll start with times 6 and then times 10, because 60 is 6 times 10. So we'll start by drawing 3 tens on the place value chart. 1, 2, 3. Times 6 means we need 6 groups of 3 tens. So that's 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, keep going, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. Now we have 3 tens times 6. Do you know how many tens there are now? Count them. There are 18 tens, but we need to multiply by 10. To show times 10 on the place value chart, we move all of these 1 column to the left, 1 column greater, times 10. They're all going to move over here. So now make your 300s in a group, and we're going to have all 6 of them over there. So these have moved to the hundreds. Now what do we have? How many hundreds? 18 hundreds. Do you know how to write 18 hundreds in standard form? Let's write it over here. 1800 looks like this. What's another name for 1800? Put your comma in. It's 1800. Okay? 30 times 6 times 10 is 1800. And 30 times 60 is 1800. You can do this without using your place value chart if you know your basic facts. 3 times 6 is 18. Then because we have tens times tens, our answer has to be hundreds. So it's 18 hundreds. And notice hundreds has 2 zeros. The factors have 2 zeros. Here's one and here's one. Okay, number 2 says draw an area model to represent 30 times 60. So we just make a rectangle and we can put 30 and 60. 3 tens times 6 tens. 3 times 6 is 18. And now the units, tens times tens equals hundreds. 1800s. Okay, let's move down to number 3. This one says draw an area model to represent 20 times 20. So area model, 20 times 20, that means the length and the width are the same. So it can look like a square. 20 times 20. 2 tens times 2 tens. Start with 2 times 2 equals 4. And tens times tens equals hundreds. So it equals 400s in unit form. How do we write that in standard form? 400. Notice 2 times 2 is 4. There are 2 zeros in our factors, 2 zeros on our product. Okay, let's turn the page and see what's next. You can work on number 4 on your own. Let's work on number 5. It says, rewrite each equation in unit form and solve. We're going to do 50 times 20. 50 is 5 tens, 20 is 2 tens. So let's look here. 5 times 2 is 10. And tens times tens equals hundreds. So that makes 10 hundreds. How do we write 10 hundreds in standard form? Let's write it up here. Start with 10, and hundreds has 2 zeros on the end. So it looks like this. Another name for 10 hundreds is 1,000. Okay, let's try number 6. Number 6, 30 times 50. In unit form, 30 is 3 tens and 50 is 5 what? Did you say 5 tens? That's right. Write tens on the line. Now look at the basic fact part. 3 times 5 equals 15. And tens times tens equals hundreds. Now we need to write 1500s in standard form. What does 1500s look like? Write it up here. Start with 15, and hundreds needs 2 zeros. Looks like this. What's another name for 1500s? Put your comma in. It's 1,500. You could try number 7 and 8 on your own. Let's look at word problem number 9 together. There are 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. How many seconds are in 1 hour? So 60 seconds in a minute and 60 minutes in an hour. What are we going to do to solve this? Let's make our area model. We're going to multiply 60 times 60. How do we do 60 times 60? Let's write this in unit form. 60 is 6 tens times, now let's write this one in unit form. What is 60 in unit form? 6 tens. Now we need to write what it equals. Start with 6 times 6 equals 36. And tens times tens equals hundreds. We got 36 hundreds. How do we write that in standard form? That would be 36 with 2 zeros on the end. It looks like this, 3600. What's another name for 3600? It's also called 3600. Let's write our answer statement. How many seconds are in 1 hour? There are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. Okay, now you can try some of the other problems on your own. See you next time. Bye.